What is up, people? Yeah! Good morning. So, listen, just jumping in today with a quick insight on how can I say this? How to end negative emotions, right? Negative emotions. Okay, so look, let's look at it this way. You grow up, okay, as society has taught us that we are supposed to be positive, we're supposed to be nice, we're supposed to be happy, we're supposed to think positively, right? Somehow along the way, we got stripped of our masculine core that, you know, when we feel anger, we're not supposed to feel anger. That is wrong, that is bad. And for a long time, I've held this belief, right? I had this belief that, you know, I was very angry when I was young, right? I was really angry, especially when I was a teenager. But I know now, the reason I was so angry as a teenager is because it was all of that suppressed emotion that I stopped allowing myself to feel as a little toddler, as a little child. It started to come out in my teenage years, right? When I became a teenager, then all these emotions just came out to the surface, and that's when I just lost my shit, right? That's when I gave up on all my fitness and goals and football goals that I had. Wanted to be a football player, started drinking, started smoking, taking drugs, hanging around with, you know, you become a hooligan, right? Punching holes in the walls and stuff like that. All because that I felt these emotions, I suppressed them so much that it just became this ticking bomb inside of me that just needed to explode every time, right? And every time that I felt this emotion, every time I felt what we call a negative thought, a negative feeling inside my body, I would argue with that. I would be like obviously unconsciously, right? I didn't know this at the time, but I know now. So I'd be like, look, I'm not supposed to feel this way. What the fuck is wrong with me, right? There is something wrong with me. I'm not supposed to feel that way. I don't want to feel you. So what I would do is I would stick that emotion to the side. I would avoid it. I would not let it come out. And I would run away and pretend and get distracted and stuff by doing other stuff. Only thing is that eventually, like, these emotions need to go somewhere, right? They can't just stay inside of you. They end up getting bottled up, right? And that jar eventually explodes. And that's when you get the rage. You lose your crap at someone, you lose your crap at your wife, you lose your crap at, I don't know, I used to lose my shit at my mum, my brother, people around me. And you end up, and then you feel bad afterwards, right? You feel bad, you start to collect that as another negative emotion and you put that in the jar. Then you feel guilty. And look, when we suppress these emotions, what happens is they always find a way to express themselves. They always find a way to express themselves. And usually in negative ways, whether it's going through junk food, whether it's porn, masturbation. I used to be a serious porn addict, by the way. Eating shit, junk food, putting weight on, unable to stick to a plan, right? So below the surface is not the plan, it's our inability to understand our emotions and to be able to deal with our emotions that is stopping you from achieving your health, fitness and lifestyle goals. Any goal in life really, right? Business goals. Because when we build these emotions up, they explode. Gambling, some people take up gambling. This is why addiction is so popular, right? It's so common these days. Why there's an obesity pandemic, stress, and it's like killing people. Marriages ending in failure. Children grown up. Like suicide is like in Scotland just now. Like it's where there is the most suicide in the UK. And it's our inability to understand this concept, our emotions, that, you know, it's actually okay to feel angry. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to cry. It's okay to have negative thoughts. These are only natural, right? Because here's the thing, if they weren't, then you wouldn't feel them. If they weren't, then you wouldn't think them. So what do we need to do is, well, step one is become aware of this. Step two is to take ownership of this, right? We must understand that we must accept this part of us, because it's that refusal to accept that part of us that's causing the problem. Why you react in the way you react around people, why you do the things that you do, why you don't have motivation. It's a refusal to accept this part of you, this shadow part that you have hidden away, only it's actually still there and it's worse than it should be. So we need to accept this part of you and understand that, you know, I'm supposed to feel these emotions. Like, it's not my fault. Like, look, you were told that you weren't supposed to, and you believed that, just like you believed in Santa Claus. But you are supposed to feel them. And we can channel this, we can convert this into gasoline, into fuel, into fire to go after your goals. When you channel, you allow yourself to feel, and you go inside the gym, for example, and do a good workout, you get yourself angry. Use that anger to lift heavier. Use that anger to let that run through your body and express it physically into something positive, something that's going to build you up and give you some confidence and energy and drive. And what you'll find is you will feel a million times lighter. You will have the energy to go after your goals. So that's the name of the game. We need to accept and own this part of us, and it's not your fault because you didn't know this. Again, you were taught by society that you're not supposed to be angry. You're not supposed to show that masculine force that's inside of you. So you became basically a bastardized, womanized version of a man. So when we take ownership of this, we can channel that into superpower. Because deep in your masculine core, there is that warrior that exists within you. Okay. Hope this helps. Let me know. Speak soon.